Go, Jimmy, go, go, go. Go, Jimmy, go, go, go.
You only beat the Jets.
Faithful, what's good? You know who it is. It's your boy, Jay in the Bay. Victory Sunday feels good, don't it, Faithful? Yeah, I know. I agree with y'all, too. Feels good to finally get a win on the board. Now we 1-1. We beat the hapless Jets. The first half was good for the Niners, obviously. Garoppolo played great. He was 12 for 14. Garoppolo was looking to the right. Garoppolo was looking to the left. He was making throws all over the field, baby. Now, that's the type of Jimmy G performance I like to see. He had a much better performance this week. And he was dang near injured, the first half. He did it in spite of his bum ankle. So big ups to Jimmy G. Great performance. Raheem Mostert, first play of the game, Faithful. He came out the gate toting that rock, Faithful. Mostert, one play, 80 yards, touchdown to the house. Mostert, he was a beast. And he got hurt too, but we'll get into that later. Jimmy G played well. Mostert played well. We got out to a good lead. The Jets offense couldn't really do much. Frank Gore, big ups to Frank Gore. We all know he's a Hall of Famer. But, he was pretty much held in check. He had a few good runs, but majority, I think he only averaged about 3 yards a carry on about 21 attempts. So, obviously, Frank Gore, the Hall of Famer, he's a beast, but we kept him in check. That's what I wanted the Niners defense to do. Also, Herndon, the tight end that I had mentioned in the pregame. Check out that pregame video if you haven't seen it yet. But Herndon, the tight end, he was one of the biggest weapons coming into the game. He was pretty much neutralized. 49ers defense did a real good job in neutralizing Herndon. Chris Hogan had a good game. I think he had about 6 catches, 50-plus yards. He did well. But everyone else, the Jets' offense, their weapons, everyone else was neutralized. So Niners defense did a good job. Armstead, I was looking for you, Armstead. I was like, where is Armstead? Where was he at last game? But Armstead showed up in this game. I believe he had 3 tackles, 1 tackle for loss. He also had his first sack of the season, baby. That's what I want to see, Armstead. That's what I want to see going forward in the rest of the year. Hyder played good. I believe he was second on the team or second or third on the team in tackles in this game. So Hyder Jr., I believe he plays defensive tackle. He played well. Big ups to him. Fred Warner, excellent game. He led the team in tackles this game. He had about 12 tackles. So the entire defense, was on point. We held the Jets offense. I mean, we know the Jets don't have that many weapons, but it's still a professional team. We only get 16 games, Faithful. So we got to, celebrate when we get the wins and learn when we get the losses, Mekhi Becton, the big left tackle, the rookie, the top 3 pick overall this year. He was going up against Nick Bosa. Now, I got to give a shout-out to Becton. Becton, he played pretty well. I mean, Bosa, for the time that Bosa was in before he got injured, I mean, Bosa, didn't really do much. Becton pretty much neutralized Bosa, so big ups to the rookie. Becton, he showed out. I also mentioned the big defensive tackle of the Jets, Quinnen Williams. I thought it would be an interesting matchup between him, because he was a top 3 pick 2 years ago, and him going up against our interior offensive line. And I got to give a big shout out to Quinnen Williams. He actually played really well. I believe he had 1 sack on the second offensive drive the Niners had, and he also had a sack and a forced fumble when Nick Mullins came in the second half. So Quinnen Williams, he's pretty good. He's a pretty good interior lineman, and I thought that would be an interesting matchup, and he will be a player to watch out for in years to come. Now, Faithful, a key for the game this week against the Jets, I wanted to see how the Niners would do on third down conversions and in the red zone, because we were dreadful last week against the Cardinals in the red zone and on third downs. And this game was a vast improvement. On the red zone, we were about 3 for 3 from the red zone in the goal line. And we had 3 touchdowns. And Jordan Reed, he was amazing. He looked like he's going to be a comeback player of the year, Faithful. And also on third down conversions, I believe we were about 7 of 10. So this is a great improvement from the last week. And this is what we need in order to keep stacking up those wins. We also led this game in time of possession with about 32 minutes. So these are the keys. We got to control the game, time of possession. We got to convert on third downs. And also, the defense has to get off the field on third downs, which is something we struggled a little bit in the first half. But fortunately, it didn't come back to bite us. Also, we got to continue to score touchdowns in the red zone. Faithful, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for JintheBay's offensive and defensive game balls. So obviously, this goes to, I feel, JintheBay, the best offensive and defensive players of this game. So first, we got to start off with offense, of course. Let's start off with the man, the myth, the legend, Jimmy G. Jimmy G showed up. He had a great game, great first half. 12 of 14, threw for about 100-plus passing yards, and he had 2 touchdowns to Jordan Reed. And Jordan Reed looked excellent. He looked pretty good. I'm glad we picked him up. That was a great move by Lynch and Shanahan. But the next game ball is going to go to the defensive side, and that's going to go to, can you guess it? Fred Warner. So Fred Warner had a huge game. He had 12 tackles, 9 of them were solo, and he had 1 crucial stop on a 4th down play. He stuffed the running back, and Fred Warner definitely stood out. So Faithful, what did you guys think of the game? Did you guys think we would blow the Jets out? Did you think it would be a closer game? Let me know. And of course, I can't end the video without discussing the injuries that occurred. Jimmy G got hurt, Mostert got hurt, Bosa got hurt, Solomon Thomas got hurt. So, I can't speculate. Obviously, all the injuries didn't look too good. I didn't even see when Mostert got hurt. I just saw him walking back to the locker room before halftime. So, hopefully, the players aren't injured for a significant period of time. And I guess we'll see, during the week, Monday and Tuesday, we'll see what happens. We'll see what the reports are. But I'm glad, to get a win. We only get 16 regular season games, so we got to celebrate when we win. Once again, this has been another JintheBay production. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Also, big shout out to the Empire Sports. I'll leave his YouTube channel in the link in the description. Check him out. He talks about the Niners. And once again, it's been another JintheBay production. I'll see you guys in the next one. Go Niners. 1-1, baby.